And now for a video of the bench, just to show that it does actually get used to build things. So first of all, we'll home in over here and look at the end vise. So it's a pretty simple one, bought from a local company. You can see it moves backwards and forwards. It's got a swivel here for clamping bits of wood, pops out. Here's a square one, which goes in there as well to give you more range. And of course, it's got a mating one on the other side of the bench. And here, making a mess, is a whole lot of bits of woodwork for a little Fiat Topolino from 1939. A very unique one. There's only 2 of them in the world. And I'm remaking all the woodwork for it, which is a devilish job. And then here, you see tucked down under here, this is the rear framework for the vehicle, and you might recognise this kind of recess that's cut in there was done on a certain milling machine. Now we'll come over here, and this is just a tweak mark from Rotary SMP. This is the vise on my bench. And here are some of the tools that I have. This is a really nice little tenon plane from a company in Australia called H&T Gordon, and a real beaut spoke shave from them with a curved face. Wonderful. This is the little jack plane that I smoothed this bench up with. It's got, or both of them have got A2 steel blades. If you flip this one upside down, it acts as a scraper plane. And I've also got this, and this is wonderful too. This isn't a spoke shave, it's also a scraper plane. It's a cabinet scraper plane, and it's absolutely fabulous for finishing off cranky wood. And this is an inheritance from my grandfather. I have a lot of them, and they're just beautiful stainless steel, high strength steel from Sweden for cabinet scraping. And then some unusual ones. These are Stanley planes, and I've refurbished them, and these ones are made in England, again from my grandfather. And in them they have a special sintered blade made by Veritas in Canada. And being sintered, you can have alloys that you can't make by heating and cooling. And so they hold a blade sharpness beautifully, but they're not that hard to whetstone on. I've got a Japanese waterstone that I look them on. And this is again a Stanley plane, surprise surprise, again from my grandfather, and it has the same sort of blade in it. And this is the best the best plane that I have. I can set this blade so it will make a shaving that is transparent. It's just magic. And now for a video of my Emmet, reproduction Taiwanese Emmet pattern maker's vise. It's a design that's maybe 150 years old, and it was used for making the wooden patterns for the sand castings of the day. So still perhaps well relevant to some people. And as you can see, it seems to be sitting up on its end. I reach under here, I undo a clamp. That's funny. It's got a little piece up the top, handy for small parts and modelling. Right, I can open it out like this. I'll clamp it, it's unclamped, so I'll put it around this way. Now it looks like a regular vise, except it has here a set of dogs. 1, 2, 3, 4 dogs, and you can put a plank between them and clamp it with that. Now I'll just set it a bit square. I'll clamp it up again. So it's now, and now to get it open like this, we've got to take a piece of wood. We can crank the jaws from one side to the other. It also has another plate that will crank the other way for the ones that crank differently. And of course, if you really want to get the thing in the position that you want, there's another clamp down here I can undo. And now I can hold a panel on the bench. And it comes out and 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 out. Way out. So I can put a drawer out of a chest of drawers in it. I don't think I've ever seen a vise that opens this far out. It's wonderful. In the still photographs you'll see these face pieces of wood have been made for this, plywood. About time they got renewed, but it still comes further and further and further. That's it, run out of stroke. So that is full open. It's a wonderful vise. I use it for all sorts of things. Not particularly strong, but highly recommended. Okay, let's get back to the end vices. Not much direct point in having a vise if it hasn't got something to push against. So this is a bench door. I'm not going to put it right in, but sometimes it's a bit hard to get out. There we go, clamped in place nicely. Okay, now if I had a longer piece, pull it out, put that in here, Bob's your uncle. Now I need something longer to go in there. So this will take, these dog holes go all the way down on both sides, right to the end of the bench. So I could probably put a house door in this and clamp it so I could work on it. So rather nice. This, I think I showed in the other two videos, these two pieces are full depth. The deck underneath is a bit shallower. But so this dog, a bit hard to pull out. It's got a spring holding it like that. But you can see the bench is especially thick, so that it can take the dog completely in its scope. And I'd normally push it down below there. Push it down far enough, of course, like that, and I could plane right across the top of the piece of wood.